Well, it took Christian and Evangelist a while to get rid of Mr. Talkative, but having done so, they carried on their journey. And they met someone that they'd seen before, Evangelist. And this man had directed them and encouraged them and rebuked them when they needed it. "Welcome, my good friend Evangelist," said Christian. "The sight of you brings to my remembrance old kindnesses and unwearying labour for my eternal good." Faithful joined in. 1,000 times welcome. 1,000 times welcome. Your company, well, we'd love to have it, us poor pilgrims. Evangelist asked them how they'd fared since they last saw each other, and had they behaved themselves. And Christian and Faithful told him of all the things that had happened, and the difficulties they'd arrived at, and how they had conquered. "I'm glad," said Evangelist, "that you've met not just with trials, but with victories. And notwithstanding many weaknesses, you continue to this very day. I'm very glad of this thing, not for my sake, but yours. I've sown, and you've reaped, and the day is coming when both the sower and those that have reaped shall rejoice together. If you hold out in due season, don't faint, don't give up. The crown is before you. It's incorruptible, so run that you may obtain it." There are some that set out for the crown, and after they've gone far for it, another comes and takes it from them. But you hold fast and let no one take your crown. But you're not yet out the shotgun of the devil, and you've resisted, but not to blood, and striving against sin. Let God's kingdom always be before you. Believe steadfastly concerning the things that are invisible. Let nothing that is on this side get in the way. Look to your own hearts and to its desires, for they're deceitful and desperately wicked. Set your faces like flint. You have all the power in heaven and on earth on your side. Christian thanked him for his encouragement and challenge, and told him they'd love to speak further along the way. On our little pilgrim way, in Pilgrim's Progress, the two pilgrims meet up with this man who's been so influential in their lives, Evangelist. Evangelist is really a picture of a pastor, a minister, or someone who opens and explains the Bible. And he asks them about, he's not been with them for quite a while, and he asks them about their life. And they tell him of all the things that's happened to them, all the challenges they've faced and how they've been kept. And it greatly encourages him. He was there right at the very beginning as they started to seek God, and he encouraged them to follow God and to be faithful. And then along the way he met them a number of times, encouraging them, and at times having to rebuke them for giving up on the right path and the straight path. But now he's full of joy. However, their journey is not complete, and he still has a job, and his job is not to challenge them to follow and put their trust in Jesus Christ, for they're doing that. His challenge, and what he challenges them to do now, is to keep going and to remain faithful and to look for the eternal prizes and the eternal joys that lie before them. As they continue to talk, they ask him for some further help, and he warns them that before them lies great difficulty, and they're going to be challenged to the very core of their soul. In fact, one of them is going to die on the journey. It's a very moving and very powerful statement he makes. And unlike Mr. Talkative, who gives up at the first sign of trouble, these Christians keep going and are faithful. Well, may we be like them. May we be faithful. May we continue to put our trust in the living God, no matter what lies ahead. And may we enjoy the rewards of heaven that are promised to us, and the crown of life, and not give up. Well, today, as we face a very uncertain world, even today, may we be faithful to the God of the Bible, to the word of truth. And may we encourage each other. Well, here's my little friend. You ready? You ready for home? Yeah? Ready to get some breakfast. Have a good day. God bless you.